Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello, hello,
Hola,
everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Woo,
New
woo,
Year.
woo.
Woohoo! We realized we
Yeah.
had no hats nor horns.
No horns, no. Oh, wait
We
a
have
second.
ears, but
I-
no, hello.
I have to turn
Hell
off my
skeleton.
sound here. I don't
Yes,
know
let me-
how. I must.
She doesn't know how
I
to turn
don't
off
know
her sound.
how.
Give me your phone.
Figure it out, Leah. Happy New Year, you guys. So good to see you. Literally, we haven't seen you in a while.
I know. Well, since Friday.
Well, Friday. Friday.
Yes, so now we should be able to see the chat more clearly
All right.
up there.
We had to figure out something new. I mean,
We did, and that's going to drive me nuts
yeah,
up
because
there.
we got two people talking up there. It's like
I know.
It's like she's got a screen behind a screen.
Well, we're doing it on my phone because, you know.
So did everybody have a good New Year's Eve? And did
Yay.
you like stay safe and sane?
You're here, so you stayed safe.
Obviously, I mean, well,
Yes.
I mean, you know.
We're going to look over here, Laura.
I'm looking over here.
Okay. Her eyes
We're
are
gonna
like,
look over here.
"Ooh."
Well, because
Yeah.
I see the screen behind the screen.
Happy New Year's, Vicky. Skeleton
Hey.
John.
You'll
to
see
those-
me looking at my phone because,
Teresa.
well,
Yes, because she can't see that far.
oh my goodness.
Yes, we went to Reno. We went and saw Mary Poppins.
Oh, and I wanted to see that.
So good.
Which must be delightful.
So good.
Yes.
They did such a good job at keeping it with the same feel as the original.
Yeah, that's what I
The
heard.
whole, from the start of the opening credits, the music, the look of it, the feel, it was it was on spot.
Spot on. On spot
Spit
on.
spot.
Spot on. I heard
Spit
that
spot.
Dick Van Dyke is in it. Is that
Yes,
true?
he is. I don't want to be a
Don't
spoiler.
spoil it.
Yes.
You guys,
Bumble.
Aaron, hello, Aaron.
Bumble the
Everybody.
bee in the
You
house.
guys.
Yes.
Wow, so good to see you guys. It's like everybody's popping in. Well,
Uh,
I worked today, and it was fabulous.
And she gave me her sickness too.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
Well, it wasn't me. She works in a hospital. It couldn't have been me. She hasn't been over here in several days. Just saying. But I work today, and first thing I walk in there at 6 a.m., right? Everybody's like, you know, I went to bed at 9 o'clock, like most people should.
So nobody was there at 6 o'clock because.
Well, nobody was there. You know, no, my coworkers were there.
Your coworkers were there.
But
No, we're not drinking tonight. We're
wait,
starting
whoa,
with water.
whoa.
Oh, some of us
Hello,
are.
I am. But a very sippy sip. Anyway,
That's more than a shot.
yeah, well, that is going to last me the night.
Okay.
Just saying. And around about 6:15, my coworker comes in and she says, "You have a party of 7 drunk men." And I'm like,
They hadn't even been to bed yet?
I said, "Okay, that's all right." You know, no, they hadn't. You see, I work in a restaurant that is inside a casino, right? And so they all like stumble in, and they're very loud and not really obnoxious.
But they've been
But
drinking
they
all
had
night.
been drinking all night, and you know, they sit down, and the first guy, you know, I take orders like round, you know, from my most left all the way around clockwise to keep everybody in order. So number one gentleman,
remember.
he sits there and he's like, looks up and he's like, "I'm gonna order," and he tells me his order, and I want it to go because I'm gonna take it to my room. And we have a hotel, right? A hotel casino, right? I'm like, "Okay, let me go order that for you right now," because I wanted him out of there. And all the other guys are yucking it up and having a good time.
Hi,
And
Val.
so, and so I go order it, and by the time I come back, his head is down on the table, and he's sound asleep, passed out on the table. Okay, I'm like, I patted him on the back. I'm like,
Dude,
"I
your
just
breakfast.
ordered your food for you. It's getting
Little
ready to
piece,
go."
cheers.
And no, I mean, he didn't even budge. He's just laying there on the table. So I take the rest of the guy's orders, right? In the meantime, his food's getting ready, coming out. And I take it, I go put it in, and I go get his food. I bring it back, and when I brought the food back to the gentleman that's going to go, the guy next to him, suddenly his head's down on the table, and he's all passed out on the table. And, you know, and
I
I'm
would
like,
have said, how many want it to go?
"Nah." I mean, they were not loud and obnoxious. I mean, they were partying, they were having a good time. But, you know, I was getting this, oh, you look good. You look really good. Can I
You have
pat you?
another drink, sir.
Can I pat your? And I'm like, oh. I said, oh, no. I said, I am going to stand over here on the other side of the table and take your order because I don't trust you, right?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, okay, so the rest of them maintained themselves during breakfast, right? But the other two guys, they're sitting there like sleeping on the table. Comes to the end of the meal, and I had separated all the tickets. They're getting ready to go. Each one wants to pay for a different person all the time. Like, I'm going to pay for that guy. I'm going to pay for that. No, I'm going to pay for that guy. Anyway, I got it all straightened out. They're getting up to get these guys out of there, the guys that are passed out on the tables. And the first guy, number one, they stand him up, and he immediately falls on the floor. And so he falls flat on the floor. He's laying on his back on the floor in my restaurant, right? There's two other tables.
No,
way at
not
the other
CBI,
side.
Val. You must be local. Is Val, are you local?
It's
No, she doesn't work at CBI.
Black Bear Diner in Carson City. Anyway, he's laying on the floor. And the guy's trying to get him up, and he rolls over on his side, and he's like this. He's like, I just went to sleep right here. He's laying on the
my
floor.
God.
I said, would you like me to go get security to help you guys get your friends,
The drunk out of the
your
building?
friends up to their rooms? Like, that was rude. And I'm like, no, I mean to help you, not to get you out of here, not to can your ass. Oh, sorry.
Val
But-
works at El Pollo Loco.
El Pollo Loco.
Well, that's funny.
But
Did
it
you
was
get them
so
out?
funny. Yes, and they all got finally, and the two guys were on the first, number one guy on each side dragging him. His feet were freaking dragging. He was trying to walk, And then the other guy they got out, But boy, what a morning. And they were just like, they weren't loud, but they were just drunk as skunks. So I hope if I ever get like that, you guys, please smack me.
I'll call security and have them
I mean,
drag her out.
I am aware when I get drunk. Well, number one guy was aware that he was passing out. He wanted his cigar so he could take it to his room. Oh, poor guy. But that was the morning, and then it just progressed into a whole day of wow. We served. 5 of us served over $6,500 worth of food.
Whoa.
Yeah, with 4 guys in the
'cause
kitchen.
nobody wants to cook after that.
And not only that, just going to say that nothing is open really,
No,
except for
not on New
casinos,
Year's Day. Yeah, that's true. Not on New Year's Day.
So, everybody and their brother was bringing their whole families out to our restaurant.
Valerie wants to know if you were tipped well.
I was. Thank you very much.
That's good.
Anyway, so that was my morning, and it was pretty fun.
Well, Val T, I'm sure that El Pollo Loco was closed today.
Did you have the day off? I have to look at and see what
I
people
actually
are
had a
saying.
day off, but the bad news is people have to work Friday.
What? So we don't have
Unless we want to try to do it in the evening, I get off at 5. We could say 5:30 and try to do some calls.
But wouldn't the IRS be closed? But you know what?
They're not the
but you know
IRS,
what? It wouldn't
Laura.
be the IRS. It would
be other things.
Yeah, we could try it. So when do you get off?
5.
That's really late. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, I'm here. You were open? El Pollo Loco was open? Ooh. Is that
El Pollo
is that in
Loco.
Carson City or where's that at?
Yeah, it's on Highway 50.
I know where it's at. It's by my favorite Dutch Bros. Kind of over there.
We went to see Mary Poppins. That got out at 11:30, and then we drove downtown Reno to watch the fireworks, and that was fun. I'd never done that before, so it was quite an adventure.
Poor Teresa Wagner. You had to try to sleep through all the fireworks.
Oh.
People are so rude.
rude.
I mean, really, why party on New Year's Eve? We all have to go to work in the morning.
That's right. Some
Y'all
of
make
us
too much
do.
noise.
That's right.
Yeah.
When do you get when do I get off? Well,
Oh.
yes, that's a
That
little
was a very
personal.
personal question. You belong with those gentlemen today.
That's right.
I want to say gentlemen. They were on the
They were
edge.
not.
Edge of gentlemanly. One guy was apologizing profusely. He was like, "I'm so sorry
I'm so
for
sorry,
my friends."
Oh.
They had been. Had I not known who they were, because they were staying, they're in town, work doing a job. And
Oh, so they weren't just here for the holiday.
no, they're doing a job, and they had gone to Lake Tahoe to go to the party up there.
Oh,
And then when
God.
that was done, they came down to our
Oh,
casino.
lordy, lordy.
So yeah.
Are you out of here, Martha? Oh, are you coming
Oh.
in? Are you going out? You're coming in. Happy
Oh.
New Year, everybody. Yes.
Yep, it was a Happy New Year. I mean, I saw the back of my eyelids. It was great.
Yeah. Bumble, you've been off for a few days and you're getting cabin fever.
Huh?
Yeah, the fake IRS and SSA are always open. We'll go for
Always
5:30 on Friday, guys.
We could do
okay?
another Pharmacia. Loved the Pharmacia
Love
people.
the pharmacy of people.
They were great.
I had a good time with them too.
They were
That
good.
was a hoot. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my gosh, and I rewatched the whole thing, an hour and a half.
If nobody else finds us funny,
We do.
we do. We amuse ourselves, and that's why we do it. It's funny, I get comments all the time, and as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, they pop up on my computer up there. And people, because my very first IRS video that I did, I titled it Best IRS Video Ever. Just because you're trying to tag it appropriately and get views and
She's
such.
trying to it's the best.
It's the best. But everybody always has to tell me that it's not the best. I'm like,
Whose opinion? And whose
whose
opinion
yeah.
is it? I mean, we think it's the
all
best.
subjective, people.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
the best to us.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Anyway, yeah. What does she say? Let's
know,
just
let's
look.
see.
She says you might think it's the best. I don't know. I don't want to click on it. It'll take me off.
Yeah, no, I know.
But
I'll look here.
thank you, John.
We think it's the best.
Yeah, she's like, you may think it's the best.
You might think it's best.
And I had somebody. Seriously, they're like, it's good, but it's not the best.
I don't know. Y'all thought last Friday was funny.
Yeah.
Just saying, I had a couple of people say that they thought
Yeah.
it was, they actually were laughing.
Yes.
Uh-oh, something happened here. Low battery.
Oh, plug it
You're
in.
not plugged in.
Plug
into
it
the phone.
in. Plug it in.
Okay, she says this. This is what she said. You might think it's the best IRS scam call. I'm telling you it's not, because I can't hear a word they're saying.
Oh,
just
God.
mumbling. Well, because they're not
That's what
speaking English.
I can't help what they're doing. They're mumbling.
Right? They're not speaking English. Just saying.
Don't hold me accountable for their lack of ability to speak.
We're speaking up. She's
Yes.
speaking up, right?
You will miss Friday flakes. Oh.
Well, I just want to say.
Oh, now my.
Oh, if you lose us, don't blame us. We're just old.
We're just old people. Okay. There. We're charging appropriately now.
My son went out to Reno last night. Oh, I'm such a mom.
He's how old? 20.
He just moved. I've lived with my son until I moved into this house. I'm sorry, since he was born. And I am
They're
a mom,
mushmouths, John. Hello, cave nerd.
and I can't help it. I'm a mom, so I'm like, it's gonna be like really cold. The wind chill's gonna be below zero. Please wear a jacket and a sweater, and also a scarf and a hat. Oh, and put on
Don't
some
forget
gloves.
your boots.
And extra socks. And he's like, I'm gonna be warm, Mom. Not to worry. So I'm like, all day today, I'm like, are you home yet? Are you home?
You
Are
miss
home?"
Kathy Griffin, and well, poor Kathy. She kind of made her own bed there, but they are so good together. And now he's with Andy Cohen, right? Anderson Cooper. Your cat is like over there,
Yeah,
just in her little world.
she's needing a
She's
blanket.
like, oh, this is so good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You should see her. I'm just gonna turn this around. She's like, oh,
Now, look what you've done.
Well, look what I've done.
There.
Okay, hold on. See her? Well, now she's gonna look at us. She's just like, oh wow.
Yes.
All right, here we're back.
She's back.
We're back.
Okay. Had to disrupt the apple cart, didn't you?
I didn't. I didn't.
I didn't.
I swear I didn't.
Oh, well. Well, I have a rant.
Uh-oh. What is it?
I am so beside myself. Well, with all this surgery stuff, right?
Yeah.
I had to pay my surgeon up front because they're not going to do the surgery unless they got their. So I knew, and she, pay us, you'll have met your out of pocket. So I'm cool with that. So I wrote them a very sizable check. Sizable
Yes.
check. And they didn't bill
Vicky.
it to the insurance.
Cheers, Vicky.
Yes.
Okay, and they didn't bill
They
it to
didn't
the...
bill it to the insurance until after the surgery. So in the meantime, the anesthesiologist billed, and I got a bill from him. Well, now I paid the surgeon, which should cover. I shouldn't have had to pay any more after that because it was my out of pocket.
Right.
But they didn't bill it in time, so things crossed. So I called them and I'm like, funny thing happened. I paid you, the X amount of dollars for the surgery. And I realized while looking at my insurance EOBs and such that
For those of you who don't know what an EOB
explanation
is,
of benefits,
okay. Yes.
that you might owe me a credit.
Yes.
Yes. So she's like looking at it. She goes, yes, I do see that we do owe you a credit. She goes, well, we won't even be processing credits until the middle of January.
Oh, no.
And then, get this, as long as you have an appointment on the books, we're going to hold on to your money for future charges.
Wait a second. You paid your out-of-pocket.
Well,
Okay.
right. Number one. And number two, all of my visits post-op are included.
It's included.
It's included, people.
Right.
Right? So they're saying that, and I don't know. Yeah, what?
Right.
Fracture valve T, let me just tell you.
This is going to be a fight, I think.
I'm telling you. I'm like, could I speak to your supervisor? I said, because now I have bills from the anesthesiologist that I have to pay. And rightly so. I need to pay him this money. Well, that is not going to do any good to talk to a supervisor because that's just our policy.
I would say I want to talk to them anyway.
I'm going to after.
Yes, I mean, serious.
I'm like, when you wanted your money, I didn't say, oh, wait a minute, it is my policy not to pay anybody until after the services are rendered. No, I paid you.
Right. Wow.
So.
Yeah, Teresa, double billing, whatever.
Whatever.
You know, just like when they want you to pay them money to fill out one line of paperwork.
Yes, they do that to me
or
too.
whatever.
$15.
Yeah.
No, 25.
Yeah, 25.
25 every time I have to have them sign a paper for work
Wow.
or a release to work.
So when did
or
this all
anything.
happen?
This was last week, and I'm like, oh, good, because actually I'm coming out kind of on top.
Yeah.
I'm going to cancel the appointment. You're right, Cave Nerd, and I'm going to cancel everything. And if I have to have anything in the future, I'm going to go somewhere else. And as much as I like my doctor, I don't
Right.
like his office practices, and I'm going
Right.
to make sure.
Because you know what? They feel like they've got the monopoly. I swear.
I said,
it's
well,
like typofracture.
And I said,
don't
well,
go there.
I said, any future charges that I would have to pay you would be my $50 copay. And that's a far cry from what you owe me. She goes, yes, that it is quite a difference, but that's our policy to hold on to it in case there's future charges.
So
I didn't know you were a lawyer and needed a retainer.
Right? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So Mr. Bumble would like to know what your surgery costs because he might have to have surgery.
Well,
Don't go to Tahoe fracture. Just saying.
I mean, altogether, Bumble, I can't even. It was like $12,000 before insurance to the surgeon.
Oh.
That's what he billed the insurance. I paid him just shy of $1,000, which took it
Ahead
up
of time.
to ahead of time, which took me
So
up
we
to
could
my
have a
out of pocket.
retainer.
So we could have a retainer.
So they could keep you on hold and almost lose your job.
Yeah. And then,
Oh.
then there's the facility, which was several more thousand, because I think it was 8,000 because they kept me overnight.
Yes, that's right.
And then the anesthesiologist, who I now owe like $500 to after insurance.
Well, those people might take payments.
Well, I feel like going to handle it with the surgeon.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, there are scammers in America. You are right.
I really feel that's true.
You are right.
I feel that's true. They got you between a rock and a hard
What
place.
are you going to do? And
Yeah.
they've got your money.
Right. I got your money.
I'm like, you don't understand. I have bills I have to pay, and she didn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Quite cold about it, just like, well, that's that.
So is there anybody else I can talk to?
Yeah.
So you cold pieces of meh.
Yeah.
Thank you for my surgery. Just take me to collection.
That's
Whatever.
the thing. I have left other practices because of the front office staff, Martha. I just, what? You're only as good as your face, and that's the guys
Yeah.
and girls in front
And that is so
representing you.
true. That is so true.
It's so true.
You
And if this is your policy, then I don't,
It's like today at work.
Yes.
I'm just gonna talk about something different now.
Okay, you're right. Maybe I should contact the insurance commissioner.
Serious note, contact the insurance company too. Your
Yes.
insurance company. Say this is what's going on. They're fucking mad.
They're like, I got my money. I don't care.
Well, at work today, there's people, because we were so freaking busy, and I have to say, in the years that I've been a waitress, which has been all my life since I've been 21 years old, which is a long time ago.
It's a long.
I have never worked with a crew of people like I'm working with now. It's like a team beyond a team.
Really?
We all help each other. The two ladies that are our supervisors, managers, are part of the team. They help us. They don't say, they don't go sit down with their friends like the previous manager did.
Oh.
And watch us all suffer.
I hate that.
And people notice that, and one lady says to me, I've been coming here for a long time, and I just really noticed how happy your crew is now. And this has been just like,
Really?
yeah, you really.
Wow.
So, it really is the face. The face is out there with the people.
Yes.
The front office, like that, what you're saying. You're
if
as good, you could have halfway decent food and really, really great
your
service.
is
Or you could
good.
have really great food and really crappy service. And, what do you...
People won't come back.
Yeah, so...
It's like I went to a restaurant, it's been a couple Christmases ago, and we went, a couple of us from work went out to celebrate Christmas beforehand, and we were at this restaurant, which was quite a nice restaurant, and it was quite expensive, actually. And we sat there for quite a while and spent quite a bit of money.
Before you even ordered, or what?
You mean just the cocktails, appetizers,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
meals,
Right.
the whole thing. And after dinner was over, we're having coffee and just chatting, and
Did
and
they
really
tell you to leave?
kind of unaware of the time, although it was only 9:00.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had to get up and excuse myself to go to the ladies' room. And as I was walking to the ladies' room, I see the waitress sitting at the bar.
Waiting for you guys.
Just waiting and staring us down.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Are we keeping you? Now, what would be your appropriate response?
No, not at all. I would say,
Yes.
no, not at all. I'm just
No.
sitting here just...
Well,
waiting to-
actually,
What did she say?
you are.
She said that?
Yes.
Never say that to your guests.
I said, well,
What?
and we haven't tipped you yet.
Yeah, that's a lovely thing to say when you don't... Okay.
Oh, we like the Cracker Barrel box, yes. But it wasn't the Cracker box. No, this was
Right,
but yeah,
right.
actually, you are.
How
And I
funny.
just went back to the table. I said, let's go across the street. And we went to the bar across the street and sat there and gave them our money.
You know, Val T, you need, do I know you?
Do we know you?
You need to come in my restaurant, Val T. And I'll go, what? All right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously, there goes her tip. You know what?
Yeah, she lost.
That's
I mean, it was
why
like
I was so lovely.
a very huge. I mean, it was like probably $300 or $400 bill.
Wow.
And she
You know, you have
ended
to.
up.
If you don't enjoy your job, and to me that tells me right there, even before she said anything, that she wasn't
Right.
enjoying her job.
Yes.
I mean, get up and do something. People look busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know.
Anyway,
Ah.
I had a message from Kara or Cara, and I just want to look really quick.
All right. Look.
And because she says she's on her phone usually and she can't comment, and she wanted us to say hello.
Hi, Kara.
Yeah,
Or
so-
Cara. You have to give us the long or the short A.
yes.
The long or the short A.
I just want to get her name right here.
You do the chicken dance. I tell you, you know, as old as I am, and it's so funny. After work today, after working a complete 9 hours without sitting down or even having a glass of water. Sorry, you know, people bitch at me all the time for not drinking while I'm working, but
Drinking
no water.
I
You
know.
know, like
That's
I
I
don't.
want to clarify.
I sat down with my coworker, and literally after 9 hours today, and we sat down, and both of us, you know, she's over 50, and of course I'm 63, and we're like, I don't even know if I can get up, you know.
Yeah.
And we both got up to go do something, and we were like, oh my God,
I can't.
I
I
can't
kind of
even
stoved
stand
up.
straight. And it's like when you get in your car after work.
Yes.
I get in my car and I'll go off to Walmart. Even if I make it to Walmart, sometimes I don't. But like, I'll go to Walmart and sit in my car and contemplate getting out.
I have to think about it for a
Can
minute,
I?
people.
I don't know if I can get out.
Yes. Oh, Cara, I can't find your message right now. I'm so YouTube stupid.
Right, Vicky? It's terrible.
I'm telling you. I do that at work. It's like if I sit too long, I'm just like, okay, I have to.
I know. If I sit down, it's all over. I mean, literally. So that's why, you know, they'll say, why, you know, oh, I have a beef for you cigarette smokers. If you're in the business I'm in, you know, all of the people, you know, we all work together. We're a team. But you cigarette smokers, I love you. But I gotta go out and take a break and smoke my cigarettes. So they go out and take their break, you know, and 10 minutes later they come back in. And here I am running around for 9 hours like
And we
that. And
don't
I
take
feel guilty
breaks.
if I take a freaking drink of water.
If I have to pee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, gosh, I'm so glad I don't have, you know, I'm sorry,
Yes.
cigarette smokers, but
You shouldn't be entitled to longer
I
breaks.
don't
just
think you
'cause
should have longer breaks just because you smoke cigarettes.
Cheers to that. Sorry, guys. Sorry if we've offended you now.
I didn't mean to, but I just sometimes really get irritable on that subject. Cheers.
Yeah.
Wine and what was the other one? You had a White Russian or something, Vicky? I don't remember. Something creamy.
No, food and cigarettes do not go together, and I
Who
don't
wants
want
to
to
smell
that
you?
on my
Yeah.
server.
Who wants to smell your server smelling like a cigarette?
No.
Just saying.
And I have to say that when you drive down Curry Street behind your place of employment,
I know. This
you
is behind our
always
hotel.
see them out there.
But they're required to go across the street and
But
sit
they
on the
don't.
bench.
They sit down right out that door.
They're not supposed to.
Good night, cave nerd.
Bye.
You too. Be safe. Well, I'm glad you understand that.
Yeah, you know, I don't mind if you
Oh,
smoke.
thank
It's
you. We appreciate you, Cave Nerd. We'll see you Friday at 5:30. We're going to be late on Friday, 5:30.
We'll give it a whirl at 5:30 and see
We'll
how
put
it
up
goes.
we'll see how we can find
Give it
some
a
numbers.
whirl.
We'll give it a whirl. Woo!
You know, I know that some of y'all have really good numbers. I don't know why we can never find good numbers. I mean, we are
We'll
not.
find numbers.
Sometimes, I mean, no, you guys give it to us though. Usually give us the good numbers. That one Pharmacia one was.
We liked the Pharmacia.
Pharmacia. If you have any more pharmacy ones, that was so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you Friday, Cave Nerd.
Bye.
You'll bring chicken.
Bring some chicken and bring some fireball.
You have a number for us? I bet you do, Bumble.
Yeah, I know you do, Bumble.
I got your
we
number too.
already know what to do with that. He's gonna try to trick us again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is going to be the Let's Trick the Chickens show. All right.
Trick the chickens.
Let's trick the chickens.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So yeah, so we were in Reno. It was a good night though. I've never in my 23 almost 23 years of marriage spent a New Year's Eve with my husband.
Not even once. We said this before. Not even once.
Not even once.
I was racking my brain because it seems to me we went to see fireworks one time in Reno with your husband.
No.
That had
And
to
in
be
fact,
maybe
I've
on the
never
4th of
been
July.
to fireworks for the New Year's Eve at ever.
What is this day?
Whatever that day is. The same owner owns a Carson City store.
Huh?
What?
Oh, she's gonna bring chicken.
Oh.
She's bringing some El Pollo Loco.
Bring us some El Pollo Loco.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Low battery.
Again?
Why?
What the
Why? What's
heck?
going on here? Are we plugged in? I mean, is your computer plugged in?
I gave it to you to plug in.
I plugged it in.
It says it's plugged in.
Okay, so why is it a low battery? Let's just go close. If we run out of battery. So I talked to Scotty, and he's like, "Oh, your voice is still a little rattly, isn't it?"
Yes.
I think it's rattly because I tried to talk during the time I was very hoarse and very laryngitis, and so probably I've damaged my vocal cords.
What are you
think?
talking about? April 1st or January 1st? What are we talking about? Hang on, I'm gonna. Hopefully,
She's trying to do something.
I'm trying to make sure my phone is charging.
Well, it's plugged into your computer, which is plugged
Yes,
into
I
my
just-
wall. So if we lose it, it's her fault, not mine. The X.
The X.
Um.
I'm lost. Oh.
Oh, the
How many times have we moved in 23 years? Twice. Once I moved in, once with him in his home that he owned in Lake Tahoe, and then we moved here to Carson City. Honey and lemon, Martha says. Honey
You
and
know,
lemon.
I really
And brandy.
I feel like probably if I drank a little more water, it might help.
That's the thing I'm
Or-
finding. I'm very dehydrated.
It's really, literally, it is so hard to drink like enough water at work to keep it hydrated. My son yesterday, when I was trying to tell him about
And be sure to drink your water.
when I was trying to tell him about bundling up,
Oh.
he's like, "Well, you need to drink water." Well, you need to drink water.
So there. Oh,
Yeah,
Val,
coffee is water, right? I drink coffee.
yeah, Val, I was saying that in the 23 years, almost 23 years that I've been married, and we will be married February 17th for 23 years.
Yes.
We've never spent a New Year's Eve together because he's in the entertainment field, and so New Year's Eve is a big night for entertainment people, folks, show folks.
So not only that, but always it was
I know.
July 4th, all
All
the
the
big
holidays,
holidays.
yeah.
They never spent any.
Yes,
of those
Vicky,
days.
our children are very funny. Now they start to take on that role of parent.
We must stay. You know what he asked me? Oh, you guys.
Don't fall, Mom.
No, he says to me, because you all know I moved in with my daughter and I've got my own space, a little apartment here all connected and fabulous. And he's like, "Are you really happy there, Mom? Are you really happy? Doesn't seem like you're happy. If you'd like, you can move in with me."
Into his little apartment.
He has a little tiny 2-bedroom apartment that he shares with his friend.
Oh,
And I'm like, I don't want want to move to Reno, and I don't want to live in a little tiny apartment. I
God,
work
that
in
would just
Carson
really
City.
put
Could you
a
imagine?
damper on things.
Not that I don't love you, but I'm just saying
I have my own space.
So Val, you got married on leap year, so you've only been married 4 years.
A fourth of the actual time.
Oh.
That works. Are we coming into a leap year? What is
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, well, Val, it's nice to meet you. Maybe we should run into you around town.
Technically, no. Yeah. but Martha, you know, I sing too, and I have been trying for like the last week to sing along to the radio, and it's just not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. I mean, and I was thinking today, well, you know, I could go into jazz and become like a
blues
like one
singer.
of the blues singers and have that like bluesy raspy thing going on. But I can't even get the notes.
She's got alcohol. She's drinking.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Oh gosh, yes,
Mary,
I do. I
yes.
have a little shot of tequila going on. Just sipping. Yeah, just a sippy.
A sippy. If you haven't smashed that like button, do so, please. We do appreciate it.
I am a shower singer too, Valty.
We sing wherever.
Although,
We
you know,
sing in the
I have noticed
car.
I have noticed now that I live here, I don't sing as much because I don't want to disturb the fam. And you know, I've got to just get over that because
Just
this is
sing.
my apartment, you know.
I
They
can
talk
hear
loud
them.
out there.
I
Can you
know.
hear them out there? Their TV like "Bleh."
I can't hear that much.
And I am like, oh, I've got to be really quiet.
Yes, they can affect your voice for a while, Vicky. I'm telling you.
Laryngitis, that's what you know, the guy was saying, you have laryngitis, literally. It could go into your ears and all this stuff. I didn't talk for 2 or 3 days.
Yes. Reno tents are nuts.
What? What?
Val, I'm enjoying our conversation, but sometimes you confuse me.
Look at
Yes,
this.
Amy, Happy New Year's.
Mm.
She speaks in a code.
Yes, and it's like, it is
Rent,
very...
yes,
Oh,
rent.
rent.
Yes, they're very ridiculous.
You know, he lives, you know where Skyline Boulevard is? Okay, you guys probably don't know, but this is like on the west side of Reno. And it's up on the
I
side
call
of the
it ranches, which is the
It's a
Shishi
very
area.
kind of a shishi kind of area. But they live on Skyline, and their rent
queen.
is almost $1,400 for just a
Yes,
little
honey.
tiny apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
They
it
could have
is better to buy
stayed
a
in that
house.
house you were in. Cheaper.
Yeah, I paid $1,200 for the house I was in, and it was a house with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and they could have stayed there.
You're killing Luke, dog. Why are you killing him?
What?
Why would you kill Luke?
Don't
Kill Luke. Luke, what were you doing? Luke, are you here?
I
What were you
haven't seen
doing?
Luke.
This roulette thing you were doing with the eating last night. Oh my
Oh, I
God,
didn't
it was
see that.
so
Was it good?
Yes.
I'm not sure the housing bubble's gonna pop right now. Not in this
Well,
area.
not with Tesla.
Because you've got Tesla, Panasonic, we've got the Gigafactory, plus all of the other like sub businesses that's got to go with that to support it. The housing, people are like searching for houses to buy here, and they are just like charging like outrageous amounts of money.
Yeah, Luke. No, Luke was doing some live stream last night for New Year's Eve, and he had a roulette wheel, and whatever it landed on, he had to eat or drink, and it was like, oh my God.
I didn't see that. I'll have to look.
Oh.
Did he change his name?
Yeah,
his
he
name?
used to be Luke Scambait.
Yeah, and he changed his name. I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Luke Dog. Of course, I watch him. I always watch. I don't.
Wow, Amy, that you know what?
Usually,
that's a
I'm
good
watching
price,
on my
really.
TV, and I can't comment on when I'm watching YouTube on my television. It's not. I can't. So I have to break out my computer to be able to chat. So I'm
No,
lurking.
I will chat on
I'm
my phone,
working.
but with my long fingernails, I really
Yeah.
make too many typos.
Happy New Year, Charlene. Welcome.
Yeah, I did happen to notice he had something going on last night, but I was just, I
Yes,
had to
they
work.
do,
I
Vicky.
couldn't go see.
Although it's all kind of relevant, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. No, but being close to the beach at $1,100 a month
Whoa,
out
yeah.
is a medium-sized apartment. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like something I looked for back in the day.
yeah. Central Coast, so you're talking down south of Monterey area.
I
Is
want to
that-
think Santa Barbara, but I don't know for sure.
Because I know Santa Cruz, you can't touch anything for.
Yeah.
Oof. Anyway,
Yeah, I like live
Yes,
YouTubes.
drink.
I really like live YouTubes, and I
I do too. I mean, I think that's one of my favorite things this year that we've discovered
know.
and gotten ballsy enough to do.
Yeah.
Is a live streaming.
I
'Cause
do
it's-
too.
This one, it was hard to talk. She's like, I don't know what to say. I can't just go
Nobody's
on the
gonna wanna
fly.
listen to
I
me."
don't have anything to say.
And here I am ranting about the drunk people in my restaurant, right? But if it's just me, I can't just me. I can't just me. I mean,
Aw,
I know
thanks,
you
Vicky.
can, but I can't.
You want us to go on a shopping haul, Bumble? I have no money.
We can go to the dollar
I
store.
want to spend it on a camera.
We can go on to the dollar
We could do
store,
a dollar store haul,
which would be
we
fun.
did. We did that one time.
Yeah, we did.
You know, would you guys like to watch us do like our take on The Bachelor? We could do a weekly series and recap The
does
Bachelor.
that mean I have to watch The Bachelor?
Yes. I think that would be a hoot.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah, I
it.
gave it to my surgeon, Teresa, and he won't let go of it. He's got it with his tight little fist.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
right.
got your money.
I got it, and I'm not gonna let go till it's all.
You may not
gone.
have it. Oh,
Yes,
swear.
I like thrift store shopping.
Hey, we could go to a thrift store. She's
You
got
like
a very
more
di-
live streams, Bumble?
She's got a discreet camera now. We could go do a live stream. Can we do them live? Can we do that live?
I have to figure. I gotta do. I gotta.
We could
yeah, we
hook it
gotta
up to your
figure it
phone
out.
and do a remote from
We've
your
tried, yes.
phone. Well,
You don't watch The Bachelor either, so you guys don't care if we do a thing on The Bachelor, huh?
Well, you might find it enjoyable just us
You know,
talking
because
about it.
yeah, you might, because we'll have something to say about it. I'm sure.
I watch it. You know, I don't watch it religiously. You know, I'll watch.
You're gonna have to watch it religiously.
because I'll like watch the first one and then I wait a few
Val
weeks
doesn't
and
watch
then
it either.
yeah, I don't. Val, come visit me. We'll talk.
Vicky, you don't watch it either. Nobody watches
See, nobody
it.
watches The Bachelor.
I have
Although,
nobody
you know, we
to
did
talk
have a
to.
bachelor from Reno that recently. That was the last bachelor.
Yes, and
he's going to move to San Diego. I know that.
yes, that's right.
Yes.
You don't watch TV. Well, then you'll have to watch us to get the updates about it.
There you go.
I mean, just one day a week, people. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. Or then maybe we'll do The Amazing Race when it comes on.
And I don't watch The Amazing Race either.
I'm a reality show junkie.
She loves it. I like. The thing is, I don't have cable. I mean, as far as cable TV, I watch streaming. I stream things which are usually
Did you watch
like a few days
the Bird
after.
Box?
No, I didn't watch the Bird Box, but I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yes.
Isn't
I
that,
won't
is
spoil
that where
it.
they put the blindfold on the chick?
Mhm.
Or no, there's a reason and I don't know why.
Mhm.
I'll watch that tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, Hulu is really good and I watch Hulu live, but you know, I don't watch live. I'm sorry guys, I just don't. Yeah.
Naked and Afraid. I've seen that a couple of times. I just don't want bugs in places that they shouldn't be.
They're
You
not
know?
on you.
Naked and Afraid. They
They're not
would-
on you.
Well, I don't want to see.
And they won't show the bugs on the
on the
so just-
coochies. I don't want to see it. I don't want to
Leah.
think about it.
I'm naked and afraid.
Ah!
Don't do that show then if you're naked and afraid.
Raising Hope. I've
I
heard
think
of
Leah
that.
and I should go on The Amazing Race. I
Oh
want
my
to see
God,
you
I'd be
climb down
going.
a bridge on.
I'd be going, excuse me, wait, no, I'm coming. I got to think about it for a minute.
Oh my
I'd be
gosh.
going, wait, I got to think, I got to get up. Wait, give me a minute. I'll catch up. Keep going.
Bubble, I remember a show called Raising Hope, but I can't remember what it's about.
Yes.
I remember that name. I just got through, and I can't wait till Tuesday because I've been watching that thing with Leah Remini about the Scientology. It's been very entertaining to
Yes.
me.
Fear Factor. I cannot watch that. When they eat things that people like Luke was doing last night.
See, I could do that. I
Should
think I
not
could
see,
eat that.
She could do that. That's why we would be a good team.
Yeah, but then
I will hang off the side of a cliff.
I highly doubt she'll hang off.
I
the
will
side of a
die,
cliff.
I'm sure.
That is
But
funny.
I will not eat a cricket
Yeah.
or a 100-year-old egg. Not gonna do it.
I totally would do that. Why? I mean, all you have
I
to do
don't
is plug your
even
nose
eat
and swallow
seafood.
it.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. She doesn't eat seafood, guys.
I'd
Don't
be
invite
trying to
her
get
out
to the
sushi.
finish line. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't win this. I got a barf right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the driving challenges, things like that I could do. But anything you gotta eat, I could be in the
I love
thing.
it
They
when
could
they-
pour bugs on me as long as I got clothes
Snakes?
on. Snakes.
And they put you in a bikini.
I don't care. That I don't care. But I'm not eating it. You could put tarantulas on me.
In a bikini.
Little, yeah, that would be cute. That'd be,
Sorry. I'm sorry, that's pretty humorous. Okay,
Wanna see
never
my
mind.
hoodie.
Yeah, let's see your hoodie. All right. Oh gosh. Yeah, you'll have to meet us, Val. Well, you know where I work. Okay. Oh, very pretty.
Thank you.
Where's your ears? Did you ruin my ears?
Your ears are over
Oh,
here.
she took them off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You used to do drag racing and what?
What? Oh,
Do drag racing.
thank you. I like it. I like my ears.
Oh my god. I totally would eat any kind of bug. I might even eat a live bug. I might
Oh,
eat.
okay, well, your little brother. Oh, all right. Well, take care, Mary. We'll catch you on Friday, 5:30.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. I hope that we can find some call in May. Where did you
Steal it.
buy this?
I bought it online. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Crazy teens and 20s. Yeah, when you thought you were invincible.
I'm so still sick. Every time I think I'm getting better, you guys, I feel my throat. It's like,
That's how I've been home for 5 days, and I have been in bed for 5 days, except I forced myself out last night.
between the time we did the
Friday.
scam bag last Friday, and then the previous week where we missed it when I first got sick, that was only 7 days, and I was like, that seemed like a freaking lifetime to me.
I
'Cause
know.
It seemed like a lifetime to me because I missed 4 days of work. I came back to work this last weekend, and it seemed like a freaking lifetime. How is it that I
How
was
is that
so
possible?
sick? I was so sick, and it seemed like I was laying in my bed for a month, and it was only a week. It was only a week.
It was
So I
only
must
a
still
week.
be sick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, you guys.